Are you a student in the UK who wants to learn more about the tax system and how to pay zero income tax? If so, then this video is for you. I will explain everything you need to know about taxation in the UK in simple terms, including different type of taxes and how they affect you, how to find and understand your tax code, how to create an online tax account with HMRC, the income tax bracket and how much tax you have to pay depending on your income. And in the end, I'm going to share with you a bonus free tool that will calculate your tax liability based on your gross salary. Trust me, this tool is amazing. I personally use it. So make sure that you watch the video till the end. But before we start, let me tell you that day by day, the number of people who have not yet subscribed to my channel is increasing, and I would humbly request you that if you are someone who like my content and who's watching my video, then please subscribe to my channel because I come up with all such amazing content every week on Wednesday, and it really motivates me if you subscribe to my channel. So with that being said, let's get started. So let's start by discovering the different type of taxes that you are liable to pay from the income that is generated in the UK. I'm going to make it really simple for you by showing you an example of a payslip and going through all the taxes that have been applied. So let's have a look at the left hand side, which is basic pay, which is your gross monthly income before tax. On the right hand side is deduction. So let's go through each of them. First one is tax. So this is nothing but your income tax, and you can see there is a code. Don't worry, I'm going to discuss this later on in the video on different types of tax code in the UK. In case if you don't know, if your yearly income is less than £12,570 in a year, then you are liable to pay zero income tax. Don't worry, we're going to discuss this in the tax lab section of this video. The next one is NI, which is at a fixed rate of 13.8%. So if your income is more than 12,570, then you're liable to pay national insurance at a fixed rate. But let's say if your salary is less than 12,570, then you're not going to pay any amount on that. In case if you're someone who recently came to the UK and looking for how to apply for a national insurance number, then don't worry, I have already made a video out on that. I'll leave a link in the description, you can check out later on. Coming on to the next one is pension. So I would advise you to opt out of pension if you are a student, because pension is something that you're going to receive once you retire, and the retirement age in the UK is 66. So that means you're going to receive your pension money once you turn 67. So if you have no long-term plan of staying in the UK, then I would highly recommend you to opt out of this, because then this is going to get deducted from your salary every month. And the last one is student loan plan, and this is especially for British citizens who took student loan from the government, and if you are an international student, then this one doesn't apply for you. So more or less, these are all the deductions that you might see on your payslip. Let's now try to understand what are tax code and how it can affect you. Tax code is usually used by employer to work out on how much income tax to collect from your salary. There are various type of tax code based on your salary, but the most common one is 1257L. And the meaning for this tax code is that you're eligible for the personal tax allowance, which is 12,570. So if you earn any income below that, so that is not taxable. If the income goes above that threshold, then you are taxed 20% on that, and 99% of the time you should be seeing this tax code on your payslip. Just in case if you don't see 1257L on your payslip, that I would highly recommend you to call HMRC and ask them about the difference in the tax code, because there should be a reason why they have not put 1257L. Because in case if you have some other tax code, that means that you're not getting the personal threshold of 12,570, which can result in you paying higher amount of taxes, which nobody wants. So I hope it makes sense. Let's now see how to create a personal tax account on HMRC's website. It's really simple and straightforward. All you have to do is type in the Google search bar online tax account with HMRC and click on the first link. Don't worry, I'm going to leave the link in the description. Before you start setting up an account with HMRC, you would require a list of documents to be there with you. You will definitely need a national insurance number and your postcode, along with at least two of the following documents that you see on the screen. So if you are a British citizen and if you have your driving license, then you can upload your passport and your driving license to open your account. I'm assuming that most of my audience is international, so then you can go with option third and fourth one. The third one says that you need to upload your last 3 months payslips or P60, and the last one is like if you have a mobile contract or something, so then you can upload the receipt of that. I'm not gonna go in detail in this video because then it's gonna be a really long video. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to create a detailed video on how to set up an account with HMRC, and then I'll try to create a video on that one. The reason why I'm telling you to create one is because it's really important to have an account. It makes your life really easier and simple, because all you can do is just go into your account and then you can check the amount of tax that you have paid in a financial year. And if in case you have paid extra tax or something, you can directly go into the portal and request for a refund, so you can get any extra tax that you have paid. And I have seen this from my personal experience that there are so many students, they never bother creating a personal tax account. So I would really advise you to do that. I mean, I'm guilty as well. I recently created my account. You won't imagine, I'm living in the UK from almost 4 years and I have created my tax account just 2 to 3 months before. So it's not just you guys, it's me as well. But yeah, it's good to have a personal tax account with HMRC. So let's now discuss the income tax rates and ban in the UK. As you can see on your screen, if your yearly income is less than 12,570, then you are liable to pay 0% income tax. And if you are a student, then I'm assuming that you are earning lesser than that, because you are only allowed to work 20 hours in a week. But let's say if some of you are lucky enough and you are getting really good pay, and if you exceed this threshold, then you will fall under basic rate, which is from 12,571 to 50,270. So if your income falls in this category, then you are liable to pay 20% tax. And then following are the other two tax rate, which is 40% and 45%. So this is something called progressive tax rate. So the higher you earn, the higher tax you pay. And just to remove the confusion, if you might be thinking that if we earn around £100,000, then we are liable to pay 40% of our salary, that's not true. It doesn't work like that. Let's take for example, if your yearly income is £60,000, then for the first 12,570, you're not liable to pay any income tax. Then you're going to pay only 20% of the income tax from 12,571 to 50,270, and then on the remaining amount you're going to pay 40% tax. So I hope it makes sense. I believe this is how it works in other countries as well, and I hope it makes sense to you. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, let me now show you the bonus tool, which is really helpful and have personally used this. It is really accurate, and the amount of salary that you see on this tool is the exact amount of salary you're gonna get from your employer. So the name of this tool is Salary Calculator UK. Don't worry, I'm gonna leave the link in the description. All you have to do is just put your yearly income. So let's say for example, if you're a student, if you're earning somewhere around 12,500, so I'm just gonna type in here and I'll click on calculate. Once you click on calculate and scroll down, then it's gonna show you yearly, monthly, weekly, and also daily income. And if you see over here, it says that 2023 take home salary is around £1,041.67, and the amount of taxable income over here you see is 0. So you can see that if you're a student earning less than 12,570, so you're not liable to pay any tax, and this tool is accurately showing you that. You can try and test this by putting random yearly salaries, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to give you the accurate amount of tax that you're going to pay to the government and the amount of money that you are going to receive in your bank account. So this brings us to the end of the video. I hope that everything is clear in your mind now, that if you are a student earning lesser than 12,570, then you are not liable to pay any tax in the UK, neither income tax nor NI. And I hope that you find the video informative. If you did, then please smash that like button. I come up with all such amazing content every week on Wednesday. So if you are someone who is new to my channel, then please make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. If you have any more ideas for me, don't forget to put down in the comment section. I'll try to make a video on that. With that being said, bye for now.